players on the floor who have played in an all-star game before. Jordan Canada, not one of them, but had the best game. Wheeler in the game, getting Clark off the ball just a little bit here. We'll see if the Fever can free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a
guard is just a lot stronger than the other because of her experience and maturity.
Nice look from Clark, and Smith lays it home. So you have Clark, another rebound, tosses ahead, Wheeler extra feed. Oh, that was
last tough angle. Mitchell pushing. Clark has got 5 3-pointers here tonight. Dantas will shoot the 3.
Caitlyn had an opportunity to take the shot, instead drives in, and good job here after the travel to turn her back and rim. Here, hesitation, you have to come out on her. It goes by. Her first 2.
When you talk about players who can completely change the momentum of a game, Caitlyn Clark is always in that conversation. Caitlyn Clark brings confidence, intelligence, and explosive scoring ability every time she steps on the court. From the moment Caitlyn Clark crosses half court.
Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm, a deep pull, got it!
Or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects!
All right.
They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlyn Clark, Medley with a huge block. An absolute wall at the rim, leads to that.
Especially adjusted to a new team. Here's Boston. Fakes the jumper, rumbles inside, and drops it in.
Courtesy of Caitlyn Clark's 13th assist, just reading the defense so well.
The defense has to stay locked in because she can pull up and score at any second. One of the most impressive parts of Caitlyn Clark's game is her deep shooting range. Caitlyn Clark is comfortable shooting from well beyond the three-point line, and she does it with fearless confidence. Her quick release and smooth footwork allow her to get shots off even against tight defense.
Clark looking to shake, gives it up. Lob it in, Howard, good position. To get the app and catch these must-see matchups live. Oh, great fake from Boston, who lays it in.
All is trying to clear 8, shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside, the scoop shot fall.
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlyn! Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Make for Clark on a 15-2 extended run from the end of the first quarter. Clark again.
Still loose on the floor. Mitchell's been really active defensively tonight.
Trapping horns.
Oh, launches and connects on a 3.
Whether it's a transition 3, a step-back jumper, or a clutch shot in the final minutes, Caitlyn Clark thrives in big moments. Her ability to stretch the floor forces defenders to guard her higher, which opens driving lanes and creates space for her teammates. But Caitlyn Clark is much more than just a scorer. Her passing ability is elite.
As Melissa Smith went to the line and did in fact complete the 3-point play.
What do we have? 3 back behind the back. Caitlyn Clark
hits the deck, an opportunity here for Chicago. Here is Carter. Kicking it out, Evans fakes the 3, takes the 2, and knocks it down.
Caitlyn Clark, one of the rare times this season we've seen her get open. Dejanay Carrington just looking to be their third. Caitlyn Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlyn Clark for 3.
How to use her body and get to her spots and being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night and starts us off.
And that jumper looks like she's got her legs and her ankles just fine.
Curl cut by Kelsey Mitchell from 15 and 11.
Caitlyn Clark has exceptional court vision and reads defensive rotations instantly. She delivers sharp bounce passes through traffic, throws no-look assists that catch defenders off guard, and makes cross-court passes that hit shooters perfectly in rhythm. Caitlyn Clark understands timing and spacing at a high level, always knowing when to attack and when to distribute. Another key strength of
Stewart are double-figure scores for the Liberty. Clark feeding Samuelson out of that double team.
He's had both looks to score and been able to pass the ball out to open shooters.
To get the app and catch these must-see matchups live. Oh, great fake from Boston, who lays it in.
Boston gets it back to Clark, sidesteps Howard. She will launch and knock down a 3.
Ray works her way inside, and all sorts of defenders in the way for Indiana as Clark bounces ahead and Mitchell beats the pack back.
Clark was most recently named Rookie of the Month in the WNBA. The confidence personified by the young.
All is trying to clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside. The scoop shot falls.
Clark. Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back 3 just below the logo. Drill.
Caitlyn Clark is her ball handling. She controls the tempo of the game with calmness and creativity. Using hesitation, dribbles, crossovers, and quick changes of speed, Caitlyn Clark creates separation from defenders. In fast break situations, she pushes the pace and makes smart decisions on the move.
That shot won't fall from Haley Jones. Indiana has a chance to take the lead. Nalissa Smith, outlet pass, it's Clark.
And Stewart are double-figure scorers for the Liberty. Clark feeding Samuelson out of that double team.
But this is the intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there.
How about the finish at the other end?
Many times early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them. Oh, what a dime. My goodness, the
It is Caitlyn Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlyn coming off that 20-point performance right here. Handling the physicality of an ice.
Man, just being able to get out of the way, get the defense.
Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlyn Clark for 3.
Here at a career first.
Just step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left.
In half-court sets, she stays patient and waits for the perfect opportunity to strike. Caitlyn Clark's basketball IQ truly separates her from the rest. She recognizes mismatches instantly and adapts her strategy. If defenders trap her, Caitlyn Clark finds the open teammate. If they give her space, she confidently knocks down the shot. Caitlyn Clark plays with composure and competitive fire every possession.
Give her just an inch. She just needs to find a way to get a little bit of space.
Here's Clark turning the corner, lays it in.
For Indiana, you're expecting maybe an initial surge. Clark on the drive, gets to the rim and the finish.
Chant of defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep 3! Up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark,
They're hoping that can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes.
no one picks up Clark, who cans the 3. For one, did not, but able to hit. Here's the flick ahead. Nalissa Smith lays it in.
Indiana's going to have to try to win this a second time here after that brilliant first half. Oh, Clark, beautiful feet.
And this guy is the president of... Indiana Fever arguably playing and statistically playing some of the basket.
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a 3.
Clock. Kelsey Mitchell. And just
Beyond the highlights, Caitlyn Clark brings leadership and passion. She energizes the crowd and inspires her teammates with her belief and determination. Watching Caitlyn Clark means watching a player who can shift the entire momentum of a game in seconds. If you enjoyed these Caitlyn Clark highlights, make sure to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more basketball content and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. More exciting highlights are coming. Stay tuned.